Hey everyone, welcome to another Open Cluster Management Community meeting. Today is 2024, September the 13th, and on the agenda today, Zhao Shu is gonna talk a little bit about refactoring our website's documentation. So Zhao Shu, please feel free to take it away. And the Google Doc, I think you need to host it in somewhere else so you can make it into publicly viewable. But Zhao Shu, go ahead and you can
Yeah.
please take it away.
Okay, I just update the access of this Google Doc. And let me try if I can share the screen. I have a bad feeling. Uh, oh yeah, it requires me to restart the app. Sorry for that. Okay, just a second.
So Zhao Shu is ready for 2 seconds. So please take a look at our, if you have a chance, please visit our Open Cluster Management Slack channel. And, we always have up-to-date news on all things Open Cluster Management. Yep, we can see your screen now, Joshua.
Okay, thank you. So this topic, this slide is about to factor our doc site. The mutation with so first I will introduce how always run, like how we run our doc before and why we need to refactor. So if we can see from code, so this is our current code. We are using the, the Huggle, but we are using a customized theme, the OCM theme. So this theme is I think it's a copy and hacked from another theme, Geek Doc, I think. And this way we will have we always have some problem. For example, so this is a customized theme, so it is not as very active maintained. So I think it's out of date. And if we want to upgrade Google, you will see this seems not work with latest version of Google. And from the developer and the reader side, it's not very friendly or intuitive for reader and the developers, and I think for any new contributors. For example, let's see how it implement the language, the different language support. Mm. To to support different language, it has a Tom film, and you can see for every stream you need to prepare two film, and for every stream you need to assign a key, and to use this key in your HTML film, and you need to use if else, if language is Chinese, if else is not Chinese, if language is not Chinese, this kind of selector section in your HTML film. So it means if we are going to support more language, there will be a very long if else section. And another example is how it implemented the sidebar. We have yeah, so in our website we have implemented our own sidebar, not using any built-in doc theme, because the initial OCM theme doesn't have a sidebar. I'm uh, I'm honestly I'm impressed this sidebar still can work, but when that also means when you want to add something to our doc side, you need to not only add the content, but also you need to consider all UI. For example, if you want to add a new concept, you need to add uh, another item in here. And this is a inner knowledge. It's not like every new contributor want to contribute to our website knows. And the last example is the tabs. So this tabs thing is uh, you can see in our layout shortcode there is a tab and a tab. So this was added by me, but that is a very painful experience because I only want to add the new and modify the doc content. Uh, but I know there is a functions provided by another framework, but I can't use it because this is the limit of OCM-io. So this from that moment, I always want to like make a refactor, like using a totally using another framework with this build. We will have some built-in functions ready, and so we can focus on the DAO content, not all these features, and we don't need too much front-end knowledge. Okay, so. So I do some research and I choose to reflect with this DOSI framework. So there is some reasons. First is still Google, so you don't need to start if you are familiar with our old website, there's nothing new require you to start to enter content. Uh, and this DOSI is it's very popular in CNCF projects. I didn't list in this slides, but recently I'm reviewing all CNCF projects. At least I find two or four projects occur until now. Like I can go like this. Globe. And Q, yeah, right. We are very integrated with Q, right? Q is also using the this framework, DOSI. DOSI. Mm. And it has a very active community. Uh, this I reviewed they have a very the response questions very quickly in the GitHub discussion. Uh, and they have all built-in features we want. And also, using DOSI means you are using something readers are familiar and the developers are also contribute to. So there is some best practice we can follow when you use this framework. So let's see a demo and see some code. So on the left side, this is our old website, and on the right side, it's a refactor one. So it has if you open the document part, okay, let's first see the community and the blogs. So most I copy the content from our old website to this new one, but I need to make some changes. For example, this community one. So this one can from this one you can know what I mean, the best practice. So the community section and the blog section is a built-in feature in this DOSI framework. So it means this community page, I didn't add it to this build page. I just input our Slack, YouTube, calendar, GitHub, mail group information, and it will it will render this information to this page. And every project using DOSI is follow this pattern. Like these dockside readers also expect to see this information that they can use to get connected with developers when they link a community. But in our old website, if you click community, it's a release and a roadmap. So this is one example that we can, if we use DOSI, we are ultimately follow the best practices. I copied two blogs, previous blogs to this blog part. It will also group all your blogs by time. So the blog page will look like this. And in the document part, now you can only focus on the content. All this sidebar thing and language thing is auto uh, is automatically generated. So you don't need to, if you want to add a new page, you don't need to add your content and consider, okay, I should add something into the sidebar. This is generated by the DOSI. And it has a very intuitive language support. So yeah, let me share some code. Okay. So if I change the language to Chinese, you can see I didn't translate the whole page to Chinese, but you can see here in the document part, the community. So this two field is changed to Chinese. If you click to here, uh, oh, this is also changed to Chinese. And the way it supports different languages, I think it's intuitive. For example, this is your content, and this is your doc. This is your all English part content, and this is the Chinese content. And the difference is okay. So in the index part, if you just type title in Chinese, and it will show in Chinese. In the English part, the title is English, so it shows as English. That means that there's no like that means we don't need something like this, like we put all strings in one film and using them in other films. And also the DOSI supports some advanced feature we always want, like the doc versioning. You can see here, it has a release. It supports you list all your releases at the top, and you can choose from here. But it cannot support it only using DOSI. So there is a net Liffey. I don't know if I spelled it right. The net Liffey tool you can use. So they have an open source plan policy. I think we are qualified to ask for a pro plan for free. And if our application is passed, we can follow. There is a many website that are using DOSI plus like Liffey, so we can easily follow their pattern to implement our doc versioning. So I plan to going to separate all changes to multiple PRs, like the doc versioning, the inside searching, based on Google, will be separate PRs, but I think the first PR will still be a giant PR. So I will submit a PR and try to host this new doc site somewhere so that everyone can review and and I think that's all that's all I want to see. Uh, okay, do you have any questions or do you want me to click anywhere to check this new website?
No, this is really amazing. This is this is exactly what we needed. It's about time we do something with our website in terms of the backend framework as well as the visual itself. But I I'm wondering why you didn't copy the background picture over? Like why did you pick this background?
This background.
Yes, is there
Yeah.
some? I'm just wondering if there's a technical limitation here, or you just decide, hey, let's use a new picture as well.
Yeah, this is a good question. I try to I don't I try to copy this picture, but when I look into the code, this is two picture. So you first need to merge them into one. Uh, and endorsing everything is structured. Like they have a landing page and support you to put one a background image and if I want to put two image into it, uh, it will looks very, uh, it doesn't support. You need to do more effort to make it work.
Okay,
I don't know if it can
we
come
can.
for like a
No,
tech
no.
issue.
So we just need to ask one of our design friends,
Mhm.
like Joy or whoever it is, to just merge the picture into one, right? And then we can bring it over. Because the picture you have right now, it's really good, but it looks, well, I don't know. I Because the CSS and the graphics we have on the left is done by the design team. So they
Oh,
maybe
there,
it's more computer related, and on the right maybe I'm just saying I don't know
mm,
if it's true or not. Like maybe on the right it's a little bit more science, like about space, but on the left at least we can sort of tell the guy is using some sort of computer or something. But you're saying it's not a big problem, right? Like we if we ask one of our design team members to merge the pic and then we can just reuse it again.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, we can definitely ask them to provide a new thing and we can use them. But to be honest, from this old picture, I don't think it's I don't think it's
Okay.
really good looking. Yeah, the color I still follow the same pick
Yes,
the
yes.
same color. This little man, yeah, it's dressed and its finger and everything. If you look too detailed, it's not a and I don't think we will, if it is appropriate for us to ask them to, you need to design a very beautiful thing because they also do it to us for free. Like we get this picture for free. But
Yes.
I'm not very satisfied with the old version.
Okay. About the new picture, like, can we use all those new pictures? Like, where did you get the new picture from? Any copyright concerns, or like we
I draw
can?
this
Oh,
with
you
some,
did.
yeah, so
Okay.
there will no copyright issue. Uh, yeah.
No, that's really nice. That's actually really nice. I thought it was one of the template, but no, it looks great. And another thing that has been quite popular nowadays. And I know we didn't have it before, but since we're using something more modern, is there
Mhm.
like dark mode? Because I think
Yeah,
most of the okay,
yeah,
can you? Is it
dark mode.
like a button that we toggle, or is it something permanent? So it's like a yeah. I feel like dark mode will be quite good.
Yeah, let me check. Dark mode. Yeah, light dark mode color. We can
Yeah.
configure it. We can make configurations to implement. It's also a built-in feature from 0.10.c version.
Okay. Yeah, that's all the question I have. This is pretty amazing. I mean, this is exactly what we need. I like the fact that like you said, the community and the blog, it's
Mhm.
part of the yeah, it's part of the framework itself, and so we're following the standard. No, this is really great. And also, I'm sure Patrick is happy because we're getting some security updates instead of because it kind of scared me a little bit, like our stuff, our Google framework has been out of date for a while. So, and that's all the question I have. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions?
Yeah, I want to say I love the version control because I modified the add-on framework in previous release many times. And without version control, I need to print my PR until version released. So this is really helpful. And would you like to click the documentation page? I'm not sure. Do you plan to do some refinement in these parts? Because previously I feel that we put all things in the concept page. There are too much things. For example, in the placement, all the operations and the concepts are all in one page. Yeah, in the like the placement. If you open it, so currently since the current website structure, all the concept and operations and the troubleshooting are all in this page. I'm not sure if this can have some subsection or something else can make the content more clear for the users.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely can. I also want to make a update to this content
Yeah.
in many part. So using Dorsey means we can do rapid update.
Yeah, this may be the next step when you finish the website
Yeah,
refactor.
yeah, right. Yeah, the plan is first to migrate to the new framework, and then everybody learn a little knowledge of the Dorsey, and when we can change like many things in this part.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, I missed the images. But don't worry, I will copy the images later. Okay. Any questions? If no, I will stop share. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua. Um, does anyone have any other topics that they want to share or any comments or anything? Okay, we'll wrap it up for today then. Thank you everyone for joining. See you all next time. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.